I'm not really sure how we've done it, but we did it. We are through to the quarterfinals of the Euros. England beat Slovakia 2-1 in what was, again, to be honest, a pretty disgraceful performance. I'm going to dive into it. I've got a fair few points to cover, but two unbelievable, magical moments from arguably our two biggest star players at the minute. A Jude Bellingham overhead kick in the 94th minute to save England from knockout. Oh my God. I had lost all hope. I was ready to turn the TV off, try and enjoy the rest of my Sunday, and Jude Bellingham goes and pulls it out of the bag. An amazing header from Gehi as well to bring it to him. A real shame that he's going to be missing next game due to getting a yellow card in this. And then we go on to extra time, and Harry Kane, the man himself, the man that I was screaming to be taken off. He did nothing all game, but that's in the end why he does stay on, because he's one of the best strikers in the world. I don't know how we've managed it. I really do not know how this has happened. But let's be a little bit honest with ourselves. Jump into the game. Really fast start from Slovakia. I mean, they did exactly what they needed to do. Created a couple of really dangerous opportunities in the first half an hour and managed to grab a goal. That is, if they're coming into this game, grab a goal against England, who have only scored 2 in the entire tournament up to this point, and then just sit back and try defend. And they did it really effectively. But from an England point of view, what is going on? We didn't have a shot on target up until the 80th minute, if you're counting Rice hitting the post. And I know it's technically not a shot on target, but I'm taking it. But we didn't have one up to that point against the 45th ranked team in the world. We are the favourites, or were the favourites, going into this tournament. That type of performance and stat just shouldn't be a thing. At halftime, we had about 78% possession, and still didn't manage to have a shot on target. Do you understand how crazy that is? The attacking talent on display, the amount of options that we've got on the bench, and we can't even get a shot on target. I don't want to be too negative because we've just won, but I think the group stage and this game have shown that no matter what happens in this tournament, even if we go on to win it, it is definitely time for Gareth Southgate to go. And I don't think there's any football fan that will disagree with that decision at this point. If you do, then honestly, you need your head checking. We've now got what looks to be a relatively easy road to the final. Personally, let me know what you think in the comments. I do not think we will make it past Switzerland. Switzerland are a well-drilled international team who just beat Italy. Italy, I know, nowhere near as good as they were a few years ago, but they've still got international pedigree. They are still the holding Euros champions. And the fact that Switzerland made it look easy against them, looked like Italy didn't even show up, I think that they have what it takes to beat England. A few players I want to jump into today. We'll start with Harry Kane, who got a goal, so it's easy to forget that for the rest of the match, he was a ghost. Ollie Watkins deserves a go. The fact that he hasn't had a chance to prove himself yet, in a game like that, where the cards are down, you could do with a player like Ollie Watkins coming on. Kyle Walker, for me, had a really poor game. Negative passing throughout, refused to cross the ball in the box a lot of the time when he had an opportunity and decided just to play it back. Obviously, it's hard to pin individual players because no one was really that good. On a positive note, though, I do think Gehi has been incredible. He has shown that he has that international quality, and I think there'll be a lot of teams trying to purchase him from Crystal Palace once this Euros is over, because he looks like a real talent, and I think has actually been our best player this tournament so far. Jude Bellingham was a little bit better throughout. He actually tried. He was trying to amp the crowd up as well. You can tell he's got passion, and he was trying to make some forward runs and some positive movements in comparison to some of our other players, but he didn't really do much still up till the goal. I won't dig him out either. Saka, again, at least he tries to take a player on. I thought there was a lack of a good cross throughout this entire game. Set pieces were going in quite well, but the rest of the crosses were pretty atrocious. And I don't really know where that's come from, because these players at club level are all elite level players, and it's just not quite clicking. I don't know if maybe, obviously, Harry Kane might not be where he's supposed to be in the box, but a lot of the time we're hitting the first man. It just doesn't look good enough. Mainu coming in today and starting, I thought he was quite positive. I had a decent game. Didn't do anything unbelievable. Didn't set the world alight, but also didn't do anything wrong, and actually had a lot more progressive play than Conor Gallagher had when he was on the pitch. So I would definitely start Mainu again next game, but I feel like there needs to be some sort of system change. To me, The timing of the substitutions today is one of the most, I don't even have the words, it is just bewildering. Gareth Southgate decided at half-time not to make a single change. How can you, as a football manager, I mean, every fan, I don't want to be one of those, I don't know better than the manager. I know I don't. But when it's so bad and you're losing against Slovakia without a shot on target at half-time, you've got to make some changes. You've got Anthony Gordon sat on the bench, Ollie Watkins sat on the bench, Cole Palmer sat on the bench. It took so long for Cole Palmer to come on, but it's no coincidence to me that once those substitutions have been made, we actually managed to score 2 goals in the space of about 4 actual footballing played minutes. Why didn't we do it earlier? And then the same thing happened again that's happened in previous games. As soon as we went a goal up, we just sat back. Why, when we were on the front foot for probably the first 5-minute period of the game, did we then decide to just stop playing once we went 1-0 up? Again, it's negative, boring football. It's horrible to watch. And it also doesn't make sense. When we've got those attacking options, we need to be utilising that. We need to be throwing them all on there, telling them, show us your skills, show us what you're made of, and go grab the goals. They're all clearly capable of that. We see it at club level. They're all top-level footballers. It's just strange. Bringing off Kane and Bellingham at half-time in extra time for Concert and Gallagher, it's just such a negative move. It completely lets the opposition team know how you're going to set up. And it meant that Slovakia then had a 10-minute period, putting a lot of crosses in the box. If they had a little bit more quality, if that was against a better team, they would have probably picked up a goal there. And this is where my problem lies, because so far we've not played one of those amazing teams, and we've still just scraped the victories. I think, if not Switzerland, probably Netherlands, who we come up against in the round after that. If there's a team with quality and we decide to sit back like that, we are definitely going to be punished for those tactics. And then Ivan Toney coming on the 94th minute. He actually had quite a big impact in the game, held it up well a couple times, and got the header on for Kane's goal in extra time. Why didn't we make those substitutions earlier? I genuinely have no idea. It looks like Trippier's injured now. Obviously, Saka dropped back to left back for a little period in that game. It's a shame because our fullback options are really, really low. I would hope that Joe Gomez gets a go at left back. Saka shouldn't be playing there when he's not played there for, 4 or 5 years. I know that it's a nice thought, but play a actual defender in defence and leave one of the best wingers in the world on the wing. It makes absolutely zero sense to push Saka to left back. It'll absolutely knock his confidence, and he's not going to be used to playing there. We'll probably see more safe, negative passing because he won't want to push forward and make a mistake. But at the end of the day, we are through. Let me know what you think of that performance. Am I being a little bit too negative? I'm interested to see. Let me know in the comments, because it's so hard to be positive after watching that. I'm buzzing. I am so excited that we're through. And realistically, on paper, we should be beating Switzerland, and that means another semi-final, which is where it really gets tough. But it's just hard watching. Honestly, it's hard watching Southgate ball. I don't know. I can't wait for club football to be back already, and we've played a couple games. Just the negativity throughout. There was boos at so many points throughout the game. You've seen it within a minute of half-time, even in the first half for long periods. A lot of the crowd booing. Imagine if you'd spent all that money. Right now, you'd be over the moon, but it is negative, and I really hope Southgate goes after this. I think he will. I think he's a smart enough man to know, even if we win the tournament, go out on a high, and if we don't, he'll definitely be gone anyway. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will catch you with a reaction to the next England game. Like and subscribe. Peace.